Serena Winters, Valley Sports. Hey, Darius. A lot of coaches and players have said that year 3 in the NBA is when looking back on their career where they feel like they made one of the biggest jumps. Have you felt like this year has been a noticeable jump for you in relation to just the progress you've made throughout your career playing basketball?
Yeah. I think the third year is always like the biggest jump. It's crazy because I went back a couple of days ago and I thought about like my junior year in high school, and that's when I took my biggest jump in high school. So like now being in my third year in the league, I'm taking one of my biggest jumps in the league. So yeah, I guess the third year is the third time's a charm, I guess. So I got a little leeway going on right now.
When you were thinking back to that time, your junior year of high school, like what areas do you see as the biggest jumps that you made then? What were you thinking about?
Just my confidence being really high. Just having the belief in my teammates, my coaching staff, and just believing in my work, believing in myself and having that confidence. And then just going out there and putting in all the stuff, just going out there and playing basketball, really. Just working on the stuff that I work on in the summertime.
Throughout this year, we've seen a lot of players throughout the league compliment you, whether it's been somebody you played against after a game, on social media, whatever the case may be. Is there something that has stood out to you this year that a player has said to you, an opposing player or somebody that you looked up to, that you can share with us that has been a compliment to you from somebody else in the league?
Steph reached out. Steph reached out a lot. Donovan Mitchell, his compliments are really cool. And then just having like some of my close friends in the league, like some of my big brothers like Tristan, Bron, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, like they're just telling me to keep going and keep pushing. That's pretty cool just to hear that from some of the best basketball players to touch a ball.
For sure. You mentioned Steph first, so I just would love to know the types of things that he's told you.
He's telling me keep working, keep believing in myself, just keep working on my craft and just try to get better every day.
Thanks, Darius.
Kelsey
Russo, The Athletic. Darius, I was curious, with Isaac coming back after his elbow injury and stuff, but like over the course of the season, how have you seen the chemistry between the two of you grow in the backcourt now that he's like actually spent time at that position, and the two of you just finding that that chemistry you guys have on the floor?
I just get better every day. He's starting to shoot the tray ball a lot better. His confidence are super high. And then on defensive end, he's just still getting Isaac. And then when he gets those stops, he's starting to get out and run a lot more. He's starting to get a lot of easy layups, easy dunks. So yeah, just having that confidence in Isaac and him having the confidence in himself just to go out there and just hoop. That's the biggest.
Is there anything like the two of you work on, I guess, in practice? Because like obviously as you've grown this season, we've seen you make some pretty crazy passes as he cuts to the basket or in transition, just like finding those easy layups. But is there anything that the two of you work on so those moments can happen on the court, or is it just kind of spur of the moment as the game's going on?
Yeah, it's just how the game's going on. I just see how like they're playing Isaac and then he just reacts. So most of that is just instinct. Isaac has a really good high basketball IQ, so he knows when to cut, he knows when to stay in the corner and shoot the ball. So whatever he does, I'm gonna try to find him so he gets some easy baskets and get him going a little bit.
Thank you.
Chris Fedor,
Cleveland.com. Hey, Darius.
So
after the Chicago game, Lowry was talking about how he feels like he can give you guys more than what he has. From your perspective, what can this offense look like or become with a Lowry Markkanen that gives you more?
Really good. when his confidence are super high, he's making shots. I mean, I think we're really tough to beat. And then Elijah just has to get his confidence up. He just has to go out there and just go hoop. And I tell him all the time, just shoot the ball, bro. Like, just go out there and play basketball. So, I mean, when he has his confidence high, I mean, like I said, I think that we're really tough to beat. So,
Thank you.
Christoph?
Hey, Darius Chaltas says DNA Greece. How are you today?
how about you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Darius, games like that against the Bulls, how help you to handle the adversities and and get better as the season goes on?
Just going back and watching the film, see where we're lacking at offensively and defensively. And that's just a learning from our team, being a young team, just going back and watching the film and looking at all the stuff that we didn't do right. And then in practice today, we cleaned up a lot of the stuff that we saw on the defensive end. So, yeah, just going back and watching. I mean, that's just trying to get over that hump. We had a long road trip, so tiredness can interfere, but I'm not making any excuses, but just film, most importantly, just going back and watching, seeing what we did wrong.
With your early success in this season, do you feel that the opponents pay more attention both to you personally and the whole team this season?
Oh yeah, yeah. We getting some wins, so we putting the league on notice. We have a target on our back now, so a lot of teams trying to come at us, trying to get wins off of us. So we definitely have a target on our back. We definitely on the radar for one of the top teams in the league, top teams in the East. So we definitely getting more attention.
And my last question to you, the All-Star game is on the way. Do you feel that you play as an All-Star this season?
Hell yeah. I think I'm an all-star.
Thank you very much. Keep up.